Hello. I hope all is well with you guys. This is the third video in the series of networking fundamentals. I would like to point out that my English is not good, but I will try my best. But if you have difficulties or any questions, either you can ask by commenting or contact me via the link that is in the description. In this video, we are going to learn about common methods of data transmission. But first, I would like to point out two important points. It will make it easier to understand the method of transmission after we have learned these two methods or point. First of all, we have learned what data is. We have also learned data is transformed into series of bits. Okay, to be able to transmit the data, it must be first converted into signals. First we have data, it is transformed into series of bits, which make it easier for computers and network devices to understand and manage it. Then when it comes to transmission of data from source to destination, it must be converted first into signals. These signals then travel via the network's media. The common three types of networks media, it can be copper wires, fiber optic, or through the airs, like electromagnetic waves to the airs. Then it reaches its destination. We have source. In source, data is transformed first to series of bits. Then to be able to transmit data to destination, it is converted into signals. These signals travel through the network's media. Three common type of network media, it can be copper wires, fiber optic, or air. Then it reaches its destination. The second point is what is signal. When we talk about signals here, what is signals? It is also good to have basic knowledge and understanding of signal. Signal is basically just a pattern. It's a pattern. Patterns. These patterns can be electrical or optical. Signal is basically patterns which can be either electrical or optical. From when it travels from source to destination via the network's media. Okay, now that we have basic understanding about what signal is, it's also good to understand that this conversion of signals to optical or electrical, it happens many times until it reach its destination, because there can be many types of networking media between the source and destination. It can be both fiber optic or copper wire or air. Each time in each of those networks media can understand a specific type of signals. Therefore, this conversion between source and destination can happen many times. Okay, first, as we learned, we have data. This data is transformed into digital bit. This digital bit, depending on which network's media this digital bit will be traveling. Uh, if it is on copper media, it's converted into pulses of electricity. Here we have copper wire. If our network's media is copper wire, then this digital bit is converted into electricity, pulses of electricity. If it is fiber optic, if the network is fiber optic, then it's converted into pulses of lights. If the network's media is air, then it's converted into electromagnetic wave or radio waves through the air. Okay, as we understand now, right? First we had data is transformed into digital bit or bits. This bits then converted into signal. These signals then travel through the network's media. It can be copper wire, fiber optic, or air until it reaches destination. This conversion can happen many times before the data reach its destination. It's depending on which network's media exists between the source and destination. Now that we have learned or have basic understanding what signal is and those 2 points, the next point, which is the main topic of this video, is common method of signals transmission or data transmission. Now we have learned first data transform into bit, bit goes to signal. Now we are talking about signals transmission or data transmission. There are 3 common methods. First, it's electrical signals. These electrical signals happens when the network's media is copper wire. Data is transformed first to bit. Bit then is converted into electrical pulses. These electrical pulses travel through copper media until it reaches its destination. The second method is wireless. Here we have data. Data turns into bits or transforms into bits. These bits then converted either to infrared, microwaves, or radio waves. This happens when our network's media is air. We have no physical connection between the sender and the receiver. When you are using your Wi-Fi at home, your device is connected wirelessly to the internet through your router at home. The third common method is optical signals. This first, as I said, first we have data. Data is transformed into bit. This bit, depending on which network's media we are using, is either in the first method either is converted into electrical signals, or into wireless signals, or into optical signals. Optical signals, this happens when our network's media is fiber optic. But here first we had data. Data is transformed into bits. Bits is converted into electrical signals first, then electrical signals is converted into light pulses. This is the difference. First we have data, it transforms into bits. These bits is converted directly into electrical signals. Then from electrical signals is, is converted into light pulses. These light pulses then will be able to travel via the fiber optic. Now the question that may arise, which one is often used and where? We are not going too deep into this, but the short answer is depending the volume of traffic and the distance. If the distance is short and the volume uh, traffic is not too much, like at home or small businesses, we usually use copper wire or Wi-Fi. This too is used often. But in large businesses, because they like you have center office and headquarter and the other offices that exist in the other cities, if we are talking about large business, then the volume of traffic is very high, uh, and here they will be used fiber optic because it's very reliable and a large volume of data can travel via fiber optic or long distance compared to copper wire, and it's much faster also. But we are not going too deep into this. You will learn about each of them in the coming video. In the next video, we are going to talk about or learn about common networks type. Now that we have learned what is network, we have also learned what is data, data type and bits. We have also learned about, which is the topic, which was the topics of this video, the common transmission types, data transmission type, which was three common type, right? First we had electrical signals. Then we had optical signals. Then we had through the air, infrared, radio wave, electromagnetic wave. These three types, depending on which networks media exist between sources destination. The data is converted into those signals. We have also learned what is signal first. Yeah. Okay, if you have any questions, you can either ask via by commenting or contact me via link that is in this video's description. Otherwise, have a nice day. Bye.